Hello, and welcome to the Oru Kayak community. In this video, we'll walk you through the assembly of the Haven. If you find any of the steps confusing or difficult, feel free to reach out to our support team via email at info@orukayak.com or by phone at 415-630-3717. For more resources, you can visit www.orukayak.com/assembly. With a bit of practice, it will take just 10 to 15 minutes to assemble your kayak, but the first few times will probably take a good bit longer. Be patient. You'll learn the steps, and it will get easier to assemble as the folds and parts break in and become more flexible. Now, let's get started. On top of the box, you'll find a welcome package, which includes the owner's manual and the assembly guide. We highly recommend reading these before using your kayak. If you have any questions, visit us at www.orukayak.com/help. This video is broken into steps, which align with the steps in the printed assembly guide. It may be helpful to pause or rewind the steps while you're learning. Step 1. Open the box. First, unclip the shoulder strap from the D-rings on either side of the box. Set the shoulder strap aside, as you won't need it while kayaking. Loosen and unhook the G-hook fasteners from either side of the lid. This will release the floorboard on top. Remove and set it aside. Now, unclip the center buckle on either side of the box. This will release the floorboard on the bottom. Lift the box off and set it aside. Unclip the side buckles that are keeping the kayak box closed. Now, remove all of the loose parts inside of the kayak box, including a rear bulkhead, a reinforcing tube, two seat pads, and two seat backs. Step 2. Unfold the box. Hold the two orange stickers on the folded material and pull as indicated to open. The skin will be stiff. Pull the end flaps out to extend the box into a long sheet. Now, pop the skin flat with your hands. This will create an elongated bowl shape. Step 3. Close the front of the kayak. The front of the kayak has orange logos on the outside and solid orange triangles on the inside. Make sure that the front of the kayak is inverted as shown so you can't see the orange. Then tighten the end strap. Place the attached front bulkhead in the bulkhead channels. You may have to hold it there while starting the next step. Now, place the flap with the curved edge over the flap with the straight edge as shown. Tighten the strap. Then, buckle and tighten the other two straps. Make sure that the hardware is in front of the bulkhead on the inside of the boat. Stretch the front fairing over the bow and clip the small buckle onto the deck buckle. Tuck the loose end of the end strap into the fairing. Step 4. Close the back of the kayak. Connect the cockpit side release buckle. Closing the back of the kayak is similar to closing the front. Make sure that the end is inverted correctly and fully tighten the end strap. Place the loose stern bulkhead in the bulkhead channels. You may have to hold it while starting the next step. Again, place the flap with the curved edge over the flap with the straight edge. Connect and tighten all of the deck buckles. Stretch the rear fairing over the stern and clip the small buckles together. Tuck the end strap into the side of the fairing. Step 5. Insert the floorboards. First, orient the two floorboards. Make sure the paddle graphics on the floorboards match the graphics on the skin. For reference, The floorboards will look like this once they're properly installed. Next, place the alignment plates into the gap between the tracks. Insert one side of both floorboards as shown, and connect the 4 corresponding buckles. Make sure all the straps are tight before proceeding. Now, repeat this on the other side, connecting the remaining 4 buckles on the boat to the floorboard. At this point, the floorboards will be curved upwards. Press the center of both floorboards down at the same time, and they will pop into place. For step 6, there are 2 variations. We'll start with the tandem configuration for 2 paddlers. First, connect the blue G-hook on the front footrest to the blue stitching loop on the bow tie. Insert the seat back with the attached footrest into the forwardmost seat column plate on the floorboard. Connect the green seat back G-hooks to the same bow tie as the bow footrest. Now, install the reinforcing rod into the rear keyholes on the sides of the cockpit. Insert the tube head on each end of the rod into the keyhole and gently tap the rod backwards to lock it into place. Insert one of the seat pads under the front bungee. Connect the footrest attached to the front seat to the green stitching loop in the rear of the cockpit. Insert the other seat back into the rearmost seat column plate. Connect the red seat back G-hooks to the same bow tie as the stern footrest. Insert the other seat pad under the rear bungee. Now, we'll redo step 6 for the single version for 1 paddler. First, connect the bow footrest G-hook to the blue stitching loop in the middle bow tie of the cockpit. Insert the seat without an attached footrest into the middle seat column plate. Connect the red seat back G-hooks to the same bow tie as the bow footrest. Install the reinforcing rod into the front keyholes on the sides of the cockpit. To adjust the backrest, loosen the knob on the rear of the seat. Slide the backrest to the desired height, and retighten the knob until the seat back is secure. Insert the seat pad under the middle bungee. Now we're ready for the final adjustments. The footrest should keep your legs comfortably bent with your knees splayed outward. To adjust its distance, tighten or loosen the adjustable straps. Tighten or loosen the seat back straps while leaning against the backrest. Congratulations! You're done assembling the kayak. There's a final assembly checklist printed on the rear bulkhead. Back on land, folding your haven into its box. Disassembling the haven is basically a reversal of the assembly. However, there are a few tricks. Follow these directions to learn how to pack your Oru kayak back into its box quickly and easily. Remove the reinforcing rod from the keyholes by gently tapping it forward. Unhook all the G-hooks and remove all seat backs, seat pads, and footrests. Detach the seat backs from the floorboards. Moving from bow to stern, unbuckle and loosen all of the side release buckles. Pull off both fairings and fully loosen both end straps. Lift up both floorboards to remove. If the rubber trim sticks in the channels, try wiggling it. Remove the bow and stern bulkheads. Note, the bow bulkhead will remain connected, but should be outside of the skin before starting the next step. Now, fold one end of the kayak inward like an accordion. Using your knee helps. Press as shown to pop the inverted fold flat. The end strap must be completely loose. Now, repeat these steps with the other end of the kayak. In a twisting motion, push the orange arrow towards the orange target and the black arrow towards the black target, until the box is formed. Place all loose components in the kayak box. Connect and tighten the box closure straps. Now, place the front floorboard on the ground with the print facing up. Place the kayak on the center. Lift each side of the floorboard and connect the female buckle to the male buckle below the track. Place the back floorboard on top of the folded boat. Connect the G-hook to the black loop on the center bow tie and tighten securely. Connect the shoulder strap to the D-rings on either side of the box. Congratulations! That's all you should need to know about assembling the Haven. But if you have any questions about the assembly, please reach out to us at www.orukayak.com/help.